Rum, rum, rum. Fiber is your single point of failure, and your 100% SLA, it means bupkis. It means nothing. What does that even mean? Does anyone know what an SLA is? I hate acronyms. Let me tell you what SLA is. An SLA is a service level agreement. Your 100% SLA means nothing, and fiber is your single point of failure. Don't forget that. Check that out. You see all those Benjamins? Oh, yeah, it's all about them Benjamins. You see what's right below that? That's fixed wireless. If you want to count your Benjamins like that in a cash machine, you got to start selling the fixed wireless access. It's just a fact. It's a fact. You know, everyone is concerned about the environment and climate change, rightfully so. Let me ask this question. Obviously, it's a leading question, but which is worse for the environment? Digging up holes in construction and trucks and driving backhoes and dump trucks to dig up streets to install fiber optic? Or do you think it's better to install a fixed wireless connection on a pole? Or maybe even put up one pole in the middle of a wooded area like you see in the video here? Well, the answer is obviously fixed wireless is better for the environment because you don't have to bring in trucks upon trucks who have to go back to landfills and dump their refuse and come back, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So why are we so fixated with fiber optic? Fiber optic is what interconnects the world. Fiber optic is subsea cables underwater. That interconnects everybody together. But that doesn't mean fixed wireless should be used across the board into your house. And honestly, do you really need a 10 gigabit connection in your house? Do you need a 5 gigabit connection in your house? It sounds cool. Are you ever going to use that much capacity? Absolutely not. Not right now, at least. Not with what's out there in the marketplace. You might have cool VR goggles. Are those going to use a gigabit of data, upload and download? No, I don't think it's going to use that much data. Unless we can teleport. Maybe if we start teleporting, then we need some crazy bandwidth. But I think we're a few years off from teleportation. Beam me up, Scotty, right? That type of stuff. No, but seriously, fiber optic is your single point of failure. And if you're in the market to get an internet connection and you already have a fiber optic connection, don't get a second connection. Get a diverse connection that is over pure fixed wireless. Do not buy a hybrid fixed wireless connection. A hybrid fixed wireless connection still relies on the underground last mile fiber, which is what you're looking to avoid. And I'll give a quick recap here. Hybrid fixed wireless simply tells you, the consumer, the business professional, that whoever is selling a hybrid fixed wireless connection does not have a big enough fixed wireless connection to go from an endpoint from a client location back to a hardened data center. So they have to ride the underground last mile fiber. But if you're a business and you're telling your IT manager that you need a diverse connection and someone sells you a hybrid fixed wireless connection, guess what? When the fiber goes down in the area, your fixed wireless is going to go down too because you bought from a hybrid fixed wireless operator. In a metropolitan area, that needs to be avoided like the plague. Do not buy hybrid fixed wireless in a metropolitan area. Now, go flip the switch to a pure fixed wireless operator that goes from a client location purely over fixed wireless back to a hardened data center. That is diversity. That is what the business, that is what your customer is asking you to provide to them. So it's important to always ask the question to whoever you're talking to, wherever you are in the country, in the world, is it a hybrid fixed wireless network or is it a pure fixed wireless network in a metropolitan city? That said, if you're in a suburban area, if you live in the suburbs, if you've managed to flee wherever the metropolitan area you've lived, maybe a fiber optic connection to your house is great. It's awesome, but fixed wireless also works. I recently took a trip out to Utah. Beautiful place, beautiful mountain ranges. People are great there, but there's a lot of fixed wireless out there. There is more fixed wireless on people's homes in Utah than I see in New York. Why is that? Well, I'll tell you why. Because it's cheaper. It's cheaper to deploy, it's cheaper to operate, and it's cheaper to upgrade. So why is it that cable operators, not going to name names, Comcast, Xfinity, I named the name, my bad. Why are they not? Why are they still investing good money in old technology? Why are current internet service providers in the country investing good money into old technology? When I mean old technology, I'm talking about coax. Why are we still using last mile coax? Well, I don't know. Maybe someone could chime in here. I think that everything should be migrated over to fiber optic and fixed wireless. It's a win-win for everybody. For the end user customer who's actually paying the bill to maintain the network infrastructure for said carriers. If you want to count those Benjamins, you see that rolling money? You want to count the Benjamins, you got to get on the wagon, sell the fixed wireless access, ask your technology guru, your IT manager, your channel manager, your friend, whoever you go to help you with internet for your office, ask them about fixed wireless access. And if they have questions, if you have questions, I'm happy to answer anything, any question, ben@naturalwireless.com. You could find me online. I have a fantastic podcast called The Fixed Wireless Access Show with Benjamin Tansky, the world's number one fixed wireless access show. It's me. It's this guy right here. So yeah, you want to start counting those Benjamins? Start selling fixed wireless access. Thank you all. Now go sell something.